Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another week and another episode of Unfiltered Waters. And if you've been following along our social media, you know that I was recently in Carmel, Indiana, getting to do some in-person interviews with some of the stars of this 3-stop World Cup. And I have to say, these in-persons did not disappoint, and this is the first time that we tried out a fun little dynamic duo interview, talking so much more beyond the pool, so much more about their relationship and how they met. And as you guys know, sports is so much more than the times and the records and the medals. It's about the relationships, right? 3/4 of my wedding party were national team athletes, Olympians that I hold near and dear to my heart. And so it was so fun to get to sit down with these two. You know them, you love them. They are the dynamic duo and besties of the swimming century. We welcome Regan Smith and Kate Douglass to the pod today. And you know their bio, right? Olympic gold medalists, world record holders, American record holders, world champions, the list goes on and on. But we wanted to talk about their origin story of their friendship, when they met, how they felt about it. Their stories traveling the world, their stories with Kate's boyfriend, and when the men enter their life and how they handle that, talking about how nervous they get when they watch each other, and so many more details. And it did not disappoint. We will definitely do more of these, but it was just really cool. And they agreed after the camera stopped rolling how fun it is to just show their fun, silly side, show a piece of themselves beyond the pool, right? And so it was kind of the first episode that we've done where swimming came into the picture, but we really just focused on them and their relationship and just pieces of them beyond. And I think you'll see their personalities shine through. And so it was a treat for me. I know it'll be a treat for you all. Remember, before you go, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, particularly if you're watching on YouTube. Flick that finger, hit subscribe. And without further ado, enjoy this episode and conversation with Regan Smith and Kate Douglass.
So as you guys can imagine, being 4 months postpartum, the one thing I have been focused on so much the last 4 months is getting as much quality sleep as I can possibly get. I am so thankful to Dream Recovery for all of their amazing products that have made that happen. The products I've been relying on the most have been the Performance Silk Sleep Mask, which my 20 to 30 minute power naps during the day, for anyone that knows me, are crucial. Having that sleep mask to block out all the light so I can quickly lie down while the girls are napping, recharge my battery, and wake up refreshed has been amazing. And then using the incredible blue light blocking glasses either during the day or at night right before bed makes it so easy to fall asleep. There are so many more products, and I've been using all of them religiously during this postpartum period. And you guys can use code UNFILTERED30 for 30% off your entire order. What is better than prioritizing your sleep? Go and do it right now.
Kate, Regan, welcome to Unfiltered Waters Dynamic Duos Edition.
Yes. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So I had this crazy idea. I just feel like you've been on the pod, you've been on twice. I'm like, who is America's most beloved duo? And I feel like it's you guys.
Oh my gosh, is that what we're calling ourselves?
I'm calling you that.
I love it.
But I just feel like we talk about swimming so much. I just wanted to talk about just the fun, and you guys travel a lot, take vacations, your roomies. I just feel like there's so much fun and tea that we can talk about about each other and just in general. So
yeah,
I want to hear about your guys' origin story of friendship. Where did it start?
At Junior
actually
Worlds.
in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so we're back in our starting point.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Isn't
precious.
that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were roommates at Junior Worlds in, was it 2017?
2017.
Yeah, and that was the first time we'd ever met. I remember I was nervous and like excited because Regan was like the it girl, like in high school. Like, and I mean, I think I like barely made Junior Worlds in the 50 free. I don't even think I made a final. like at
Holy
that meet.
crap.
I was not like
Kate was like
yeah,
still a child.
I was not really
It
killing
was
it back
crazy.
then.
Yes.
But yeah, I remember I was like, oh my God, I'm rooming with Regan Smith. And then like I feel like we just clicked
We did click.
and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And then we just like stayed in touch after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, we had like the same sense of humor. I still have a bunch of Snapchat memories of that
Yeah.
trip from us being like really
Just
dumb
being so weird.
in the room together.
Yeah.
And I remember that's when I learned like Kate's like love of bacon, egg, and cheeses. And like we went to Starbucks every day at the JW and she would get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah,
and,
and
like,
nothing has changed.
Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. But yeah, crazy. It's been 8
Mhm.
years.
It's
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people's friendship in the swimming community does start at like a junior team trip.
Yeah.
And it blooms from
Yeah,
there.
I feel like it really gives you space to like bond and connect
Mhm.
with some people on those trips. And then yeah, obviously like we end up seeing each other at meets like for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to not, stay good friends.
Yeah. And I remember growing up, for me, that duo was Olivia Smoliga and Leah Smith. I was like, oh
Mhm.
my gosh, those girls are so
I do
They
remember
really
thinking
were.
they were like the coolest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they were like besties, like
Yeah.
posted all the time. And I remember I
Yes.
would like stalk their Instagrams and see how they went from like junior Pan Packs to
Mhm.
Rio. And like, I was like, oh my God. So it's cool to like kind of be on the other side of that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's you guys. For
I
the people. I know
know.
you guys don't want to
Yeah,
admit that.
I don't
but,
know
like,
if people think we're that cool.
people
but-
think it. I mean, I feel like your guys' crowning moment was last year when you did the whole World Cup circuit together.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's like really solidified it.
That was so fun.
It was so fun.
Mhm.
It was such a roller coaster though.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it was just like crazy. I feel like for so many reasons. Just like
Yes.
the travel, the experience,
the
like
people, like,
yeah, just like being halfway across the world, like not knowing really what was going on and
Never
just like
knew what was
figuring
going
it out
on.
together.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we didn't have each other, I don't think either of us would have been able to do that.
yeah, it would have been a crash out situation for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it gave us so much good content and the
Yeah. Mhm.
stories. Like, oh my.
Yeah. Trauma bonding.
What was the most trauma situation that happened?
I mean, well,
I know it. I think.
yeah, I
Kate
mean,
will-
I think, yeah, we had a few, like, there was a hotel situation that we had to, like, switch hotels when we were in Korea because the
Well,
first
so-
one wasn't great.
Yeah, we were at the. I'll name drop. We were at the Ramada by Wyndham. And we pull up, and outside there's like a bunch of these little like kiddie rides that you'd see in front of like regional grocery chains. Like you put a quarter in,
Yeah.
and then you like ride like
Or,
a
like, a
piggy or a
horror movie.
horse. Or, yeah, but it was kind
Final
of like,
Destination.
yeah, or like Five Nights at Freddy's meets like that. It was like weird. So you see
Yeah.
like a bunch of like animatronic figures standing outside, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then you go inside, and they were hosting a wedding there that night. I remember, like on the
I don't even
events,
know.
like bulletin
God.
board. It was like there was a wedding there, and then also in the basement there was a male only massage parlor.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
It was concerning.
And
Yeah.
those were everywhere.
They were everywhere.
there.
There were lots of male only massage parlors in that
Nice.
area. Anyways, and so then we go up to our rooms. Kate and I have separate rooms, and Kate texts me and she's like, my AC does not work. And I was like, oh, like I'm sure it'll be fine. Our AC doesn't dip below like 28 degrees Celsius. We never got it to switch to Fahrenheit. I don't know if you
Yeah.
did. But I don't
No.
even know what that is.
No, that's
like
like
times-
80 degrees.
Yeah, I was gonna say. it's like,
Yeah.
oh my
And
god.
so-
It did not get any cooler.
And yeah, I kept my window closed that night. I think you did too. maybe.
Yeah.
But then one of our friends who was staying there as well, Jack Dolan, he opened his window that night. And there's like a mosquito problem there too, I guess.
Oh,
He woke up the next morning
Had,
with like
like,
60 welts.
So many bug bites.
And it gave him dengue fever or dung fever, dengue fever. I don't know.
What is
I don't
that?
know. Then he was sick after that.
Had like a bad like virus, like fever, aches, chills, the whole thing
Dear
because he had
God.
welts all over his body. And so after that, we were like, we are getting the frick out of here.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
World Aquatics put us in this other hotel,
Which was also just like crazy for its own reason.
like the back rooms. Like it was like a Vegas style
It was-
resort
Oh, I think I
hotel.
remember
yeah, it
seeing
was
this.
like a Vegas resort.
Yeah,
Crazy.
gigantic.
There was a casino. I mean, there was like 10 like amazing restaurants.
Yes, a bowling alley.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, bunch of different shops.
Like some
Like-
like roller
Like
coaster
a big movie
ride
theater.
thing.
Yes, a ride. Like and
It was crazy.
Like random corridors, there'd just be like music playing, and like there would be like screens on the ceiling that
Yeah.
would play like safari clips.
Yeah.
It was weird.
But
Very
there was
horror
also
movie vibes.
but there was
Yes.
no one else there.
There was no, it was like
empty.
empty.
It was
like
so
there were a
weird.
couple families, but like the whole thing was like, what are we doing?
Yeah, just didn't feel real, I think. And then like
It was just like a trip.
and then
like
we
a
also
dream.
had to
Yes.
drive an hour to and from the pool each day.
It was an hour away from the pool.
So like just thinking about how we did that,
And how you guys were breaking world records, like
I have
every
literally
like,
no
how?
I have
Because
no idea
We
how.
walk in and we're like, we don't care. And
Yeah.
it's like reverse psychology, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember it was at it was in South Korea when you broke the 2 breast world record. And I was
Yeah.
like, dang it. Like, oh my God, how's
Yeah.
she doing this? So she's the one who got the ball rolling.
And
Yeah.
then Reagan was like, wait, I
I
can do
was
it
like, I have
too.
to do it the next night then. And then that's what started it. But crazy.
Yeah.
South Korea was crazy. It was so fun, but like
It was really fun. Yeah, I think it helped that like everything was kind of just like all over the place. And so then we weren't thinking too much about swimming.
Yeah.
It was just like, let's just try to make it to the pool and
in one
and
piece.
race.
You were just grateful they didn't have 60 mosquito bites all over.
Yes,
Yeah.
we were very grateful for that.
Yeah.
And to be fair to the food at the next resort, like the Desire Resort Hotel, that was like phenomenal.
it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were living the life and the rooms were beautiful.
Yeah. No, it
Yeah.
was amazing.
How are you going to recreate that in just good old Carmel, Indiana, Westmont, Chicago?
You know, I don't think it can be recreated.
Yeah, no.
I think that this meet is going to have its own vibe, and
Yeah.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I think we were really excited to hear it was in the US this year, just so
Yeah.
that we didn't have to deal with like the crazy travel.
Yes.
It just feels a little simpler knowing like we're kind of at home, we've been here before, you know, we can just like Uber Eats food if we need.
Yeah,
like,
it
But
is
not
familiar.
tell the other person.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, and yeah, like no jet lag,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which helps.
That's
But,
super nice.
I remember last year when we were at the tour last year,
Mhm.
we were hearing that it was going to be in the US or in North America or whatever. And there was a whole bunch of chatter about where it could be. And we were hearing like, oh, like maybe Mexico or in the Caribbean or Fort Lauderdale. Like, oh my God, how cool would that be? And so then when the stops were officially
Yeah.
announced, it's like, don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah, no.
beautiful places to be, great community. But we were like, wow, we thought we were going to like the
Yeah, like-
Bahamas or something.
Yeah, I would say Carmel and Westmont don't really compare to like Shanghai and Singapore.
Yes, for
you
us
know?
personally, right?
Yeah,
But it's
right,
like,
right.
But yeah, you know, maybe other people are excited.
Yes, from other countries for sure. And like I have to appreciate people in Indy love swimming and
Mhm.
Westmont
So much.
always sells out for the tier pros. So the vibes will be great at the pool for sure. But yes, from a like
Yeah.
tourist perspective, we're like, aw.
Yeah.
But I
But
feel
yeah,
like you're
I-
like shopping for townhouses.
Yeah.
At
We
this
kind
point
of
around here.
are. Like,
yeah,
well,
like I'm enjoying
yes,
being
yes.
in this little town.
We feel
It's
like
fun.
we're in The Sims.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
that way too.
Yeah.
Who of the two of you is more type A, more type B? You're more
I'm
type
definitely type A.
Kate's 100% type A.
Okay.
100%.
A. So you're like
1000%.
even on vacation, like for the World
Yeah.
Cup stops, like you're
Yeah,
planning all
I
of
mean,
it.
I'm thinking ahead. I'm
Yes.
timing things out. Yeah, like I can't help it. It's just
Yeah.
like in my nature.
Yeah, like if I need to know when the bus schedule is, I'm like, okay, Kate will tell me when the buses are coming. And I try not to rely on Kate because I never want her to feel like I'm just being pulled by her
Yeah.
along. But yeah, because I'm not completely type B.
No,
I was gonna say,
wouldn't
that
say
surprised
I
me to
wouldn't say
hear.
you
Yeah.
are. I think just compared to me,
I'm not as like anally type A.
Yeah,
Okay.
as
like-
Kate is. Yeah.
I'm definitely like, you know, can be high stress. Like we need to be on this bus, you know, kind
Yes.
of vibe.
Yes, I relate to that. Like, so when we changed the time of picking you up at 11 versus 10:50, was that tough?
I mean, things like that don't bother me.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
no.
I was like, oh no,
Like, oh my God,
stress?
10 minutes later. No, I mean, I would say right now, like things are pretty relaxed. We
Yeah.
don't have too much going on today. So
Yeah.
it's chill.
So I want to hear how you guys show up for each other. And I feel like for listeners, for younger athletes, it's a helpful thing to understand. Like, how are you guys interacting before a race, knowing how you know each other so well, and then after a race, good and bad?
Honestly, I feel like we don't like overly do too much. Like we
Yeah.
honestly just kind of give each other a few words here and there. Like
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we're good at just kind of acting like normal around each other. Like we'll
Yes.
just like make a joke. I feel
yeah.
like I'll just like make a joke to you as you're walking to the ready room. And, like,
Yes.
you know, it's just we don't think too much about
It'll
the
literally
racing part
be
of
like,
it.
good luck, and I'll like slap her butt. or
Yeah.
something, You're like,
Love
literally
that. Simple.
Yeah, and I think like post race, it's nice to have each other because like even if you do have a bad race, it's like okay, whatever. We just start like chatting and kind of forget about it, and I feel like that's like nice to just forget about the stress or being upset about swimming poorly because then it's like whatever, like we're just back to hanging out. It's
Definitely.
fine.
I think our friendship like does not revolve around swimming in the slightest. And I
Yeah.
think part of it's because we come from like polar opposite programs and then we swim opposite things as well. So I don't know, we just like don't have a lot in common so it's just like we like support each other, but
like
we're
refreshing.
not constantly like especially in the competition sense.
Mhm.
But we watch each other for sure.
Do
But
you guys get extra like I'm thinking about like some of my best friends, like watching them like getting extra nervous. Like does that, I'm assuming that helps you, but does that affect you on race day?
getting nervous for each other?
Yeah.
I've honestly never gotten nervous for you.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
I wouldn't say like we get nervous for each other. I definitely think like I feel like for meets like this, it's different. But like when I think to like Worlds or the Olympics, like it's definitely like you're excited for them, and I definitely feel like for like the Olympics and stuff, maybe you'll get a little nervous like watching each other and just kind of like really caring about how each other does and stuff. But yeah, I feel like for stuff like this, it's really just I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
This
chill.
is fun. Yeah, this is chill.
I care so much how Kate does, but I never feel nervous watching her because Kate, in my opinion, has never really cracked. So I don't watch and be like,
And
I
that's how
hope
I
she
feel
like
about
doesn't
you.
blow it. That's so sweet. So yeah, I'm never like, oh god, like I'm just kind of like
confident.
yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
she's got it.
Yeah, like I know every time Regan gets into a race, like it's gonna be good. She's never gonna like I've never seen her have like a bad
sweet.
race.
So
You know?
sweet.
So it's like I feel like we just get excited to like
Yeah.
see what the other's gonna do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is how
I asked that question because I feel like you guys are so different personality wise in some ways. So it's like, for me, some people want like a hug and want to be talked to. Some people want space. It's so different. Like,
we never see each other like at Worlds and
Yeah.
like we'll overlap maybe like for 5 minutes warming up before one of us goes and gets in the pool, but it's literally like in passing, like hey, like good luck.
I feel like the last
it's wild.
the last few like summer meets we've both been insanely busy, but on completely opposite
Different
schedules. So I feel like it's like kind of refreshing when we get to see each other and just like feel comfortable and whatever. But
so
we
brief.
definitely don't get a lot of time to like sit and chat and hang out like this summer. I mean, we were both so busy.
So busy. Not till the relay, like at the last relay.
dang.
Yeah.
Okay. I would not have thought that.
Yes, like we're on it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, once you get to like racing and swimming multiple events at these meets, I feel like you're just kind of like in your own.
Yeah. And
So-
texting occasionally. Like Well, we like keep it. We're like pen pals, I think. Started.
Yeah, literally. Like I'll text her like
You're
great
rooming
race.
together,
or, like,
no?
What?
You're rooming together.
Well, we were.
We
except for
were,
this-
but then there was,
Yes.
illness.
I was driving Kate insane, I think. And she was doing a really good job of being patient, but like,
Regan was not feeling well.
No.
And I was trying to stay healthy. And so
it got to a point.
we had to separate.
It got to a point.
We had to separate. It wasn't personal.
No, but it was not personal. But yeah, like in Thailand, especially, like our beds are touching, and like my bed is like in shambles, and Kate is being a very good sport, and is like, it's okay.
But yeah, then we got to the meet, and I was like, I like texted the doctors, and I was like, seeing as like one of the healthy people left, I would really like to just maybe stay away from everyone else.
Did you know that she texted the doctor?
I told her, I was
You
like,
have to-
yeah. And we discussed, and we both felt the same way. I mean, I think Regan wanted her space too.
Because I was like, I don't want to feel bad about like doing what I need to do, but like I
And
feel
also,
bad
like,
because
when you're
like,
sick, you want to be like alone.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like.
okay, I want to tell a story, and then if it's like use your discretion if you like need to.
I
clip
love when
it
you
or
say this.
whatever,
You're like, use your discretion. I'm always like, I will
because like
always.
language and whatever. So
Okay.
our hotel room in Singapore, it was weird. It was like very open concept. Like there was no separate bathroom or anything. Like the sink was in
like,
the room.
you know when hotels try to do the whole like
modern
bathroom
vibe.
in the room.
Yeah.
Just doesn't work for two
Yes.
people.
There was a door with the toilet and then another door with the shower head.
But the sink was just like in
In the
front of
open.
like the bed.
Yes.
Got it.
So like
Interesting.
it was just like basically what the closet would be was the toilet and the shower.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I'm picturing it.
And so airflow, everything was for everyone. And so it's like, I don't know, day probably 5 or 4 of me being ill. And so I wake up at like 7 in the morning. I'm like, oh dear God, like I need to go to the bathroom. And so I go to the bathroom and it's like not pretty. And then Kate comes, or I
love
come
that
out.
you're sharing this.
I like, we'll see. Like we can clip that. I don't give a
I love
I'm sorry. I come back out and Kate's like, did you just take a shit? And I get it. Like it was like 7 a.m. and like Kate like wakes up to like that.
Yeah, what a wonderful alarm clock.
Yes. And so I was like, I did. And she was like, yeah, I can smell it. And I get it. Like, so I'm like embarrassed, but I'm like, what was I supposed to do?
What do you
No,
do?
it was both of us were like, this,
and,
we gotta have our own
yeah,
thing.
and Kate's like, I can't do this anymore, which I get. Like, it was day 5 or something, and I wasn't even halfway done.
It was our first night in Singapore.
It was so bad.
And I was like, I really think I need my own room.
Yeah, and I was like,
That
I
was the
think
breaking
that would be good. Yeah,
It was the last straw.
It was a lot.
I mean, that just brings you, like you said, that is trauma bonding. Like
Yeah.
that brings you,
Trauma bonding
brings you
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah. I mean, I think it helps that we do feel so comfortable with each other that like in situations like that, like, yeah, there's no need, like we feel like we can, discuss what we both need. And
Yes, we didn't feel it wasn't weird being like, I'm
it's
getting
not
the
like
heck out
awkward
here
or anything.
I was like, I'll see ya.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
And
do
then she
you.
just like moved across the hall. It was
Okay, so she
Yeah.
was still close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not too far.
Do you guys have you ever had a friend argument?
Oh yeah.
A friend argument? Yeah,
We
probably.
bicker all the time.
I feel like
Well, I feel like that's the definition of like
yeah, like I
besties.
feel like
Yes.
at this point, like sometimes we just like fight like sisters, where
Yes.
like, but like it's like we say something and it's just kind of like
And
whatever.
Yeah,
Move
it's
on.
like it will be like pressed about something in a conversation, and then like an hour later it'll be like it never happened, which is
Right.
nice.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not even like you're brushing it under the rug for it to like fester later. It's just kind of like we don't care.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
like
it's
I
not
feel
that
like at
serious.
this point in our lives, we're like we don't care for like drama or anything like
No.
that, and we can just say what needs to be said
Yeah.
and move on.
I would say it's like sisters, where you're just like if you're doing something
Yeah.
or if you're fed up with them, you'll just kind of be like,
yeah,
and then
like
you'll,
like when
yeah.
Reagan used the bathroom, and I was
yeah,
like,
oh my
no.
gosh,
Just gonna call it
Take
out. Yeah. Just direct. You gotta
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Who is typically the person, like, I don't say the aggressor, but like the person who like calls it out first?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we
A mix?
haven't.
It's a mix, probably,
know.
or we can both be kind of passively doing it sometimes.
Mm.
But then we know each other well enough to be like, okay, like
Yeah.
I get the vibe here. So then we'll like either of us will back off or something.
I love that.
I'd say,
Yeah, I feel like we know each other well
it's
enough
just like
that
couples therapy.
I know. I'm like, sis, tell me
Yeah.
more. Tell me
Do we need
more.
to talk about
Your Reagan's like, I think we're
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Okay, I want to talk about just like details around how your men feel about your guys' relationship in your life.
Men or man?
how are men?
Well, men like men. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not. I
How
love
do your men
Jared.
feel about us?
Oh, well, Kate's always had good relationships with. I'm not going to talk about myself. I'm not in a relationship.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely.
But I mean, you had like throughout in the last 8 years.
Yeah, Kate has been through some with me. Some
Yeah.
stuff, excuse me.
Yeah, I
Kate's
feel like
helped me through quite a
I
bit.
feel like we actually in that part of life have been so good with each other,
Yes.
like through
Yes, because Kate,
boys
like, yeah,
and drama
yeah,
in that area.
yeah, and Kate was like good with advice for me because I feel like she like waded through some of the crap before I had to.
Mm.
So
So we helped
but-
each other.
Yeah, but now that Kate has Jared and it's super healthy.
Yeah,
and
I
fun
feel
and
like
sweet.
Reagan was like the first person that like really got to know like my boyfriend
Yeah.
like very well, just because like she was one of my best friends, and I feel like on FaceTimes and stuff, like you didn't really have any other option. I was like, Jared, this is Reagan, like
Yeah.
Reagan, this
like
is
every
Jared.
night. At
Yeah.
least, yeah.
And now I feel
So-
like they're like
We're
tight
friends.
and
yeah, I like Jared.
yeah, I
and
feel like it's
approve.
fun.
Jared's so great. He's such a good guy.
He
He's
seems
not.
like it.
Yes.
He is.
He
Yeah.
is.
I bet you need like the best friend like stamp of approval.
Yes,
Definitely.
of course.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if I didn't give it, Jared would be
Yeah,
out of the
but I think he
picture.
definitely gets a little concerned when there's a lot of comments on
About
our
our
Instagrams
relationship.
about the relationship.
So
and
he's
he's
a little
like,
insecure.
No, I'm
no, it's
No.
just like funny, like I feel like people really joke about
Us dating.
us
No.
as a couple.
Yeah, have you seen that?
No.
Oh my
It's
god.
so
Like when I said
funny.
dynamic duos, I just meant like platonic dynamic
No,
duo.
like,
No,
As-
people think we're like
like hiding
really, like
our relationship.
in love.
That's so funny.
yeah. So
really
that's
are.
pretty
What are you?
entertaining.
It is.
Um,
It actually it
yeah.
has kind of died down. I feel like it was
It
the
has.
worst after.
But like
Paris.
sometimes I would post pictures of me and Jared, and then like I get like responses from like crazy people on Instagram. They're like,
Where's
"This is a
Regan?
betrayal to Regan."
Yeah, or being like, where is she? Or like, I hope that I remember we got a couple that was like, I hope that one day you guys are like comfortable enough to like be
Yeah.
open and like honest about
yeah, it's pretty funny.
That is funny. Well, I feel like
it's crazy.
people say insane stuff on
They
TikTok
do.
and
Yeah.
Instagram. So
Mhm.
But like, oh my god, and like just yesterday, I posted a picture with Kate. We were at breakfast together, and then last year at World Cup, I guess on the first day that we were in Shanghai, I posted a picture of her at breakfast, and this girl like compiled them together
No.
and was like,
Yeah.
"Wow, like same thing, 1 year apart." Like it's really, really, really
We sometimes
cool.
see like collages of old pictures of us
Yes,
that
that
people just
people
post
make.
on their stories.
And it's
People are crazy.
when you feel like when you put yourself in like, well, we're just normal people, you're like, why are these people doing it? But
Yes.
then when I think back to like how I felt about like Leah Smith
Right.
and Olivia Smith,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, like A, I get it, and B, it's very cool. to
Very
be-
cool.
Yes.
Mhm.
so fun.
But yes, when I'm just like, oh, I'm just like Regan and this is Kate, I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, you have to like change your perspective. Then you're like, whoa, wait. And then you're very grateful and thankful that you have people who care about you that much that you don't
Yeah.
even know.
yeah, I feel like people are invested.
Yes.
like in what TikTok are they posting next?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what-
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
it's celeb vibes.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
like, oh my gosh, I think it was this girl last year in Shanghai. She gave us
Mhm.
both like jelly cats with our
Yeah,
name on it
she
too,
did.
and I think she's one who likes to make collages of us, and I notice it.
Yeah, like whenever we get little gifts from fans,
It's-
like it's really cute.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a couple name picked out?
So,
Gosh, I don't know if we've ever even
mm-mm.
thought of a ship name.
Can't do that to Jared.
I don't think we.
I know Jared would be upset.
Can't
Yeah,
do that to
might be
Jared.
that might be crossing the line.
It would be. I have to respect their relationship to an extent.
All right, guys, if you have been short fused lately or impatient, don't worry, it's not your fault. It's all about your cortisol and being really, really high stress, because everyone's life lately is high stress, whether you're training for an event like I am, whether you have a crazy job, lots of kids. We're all running on fumes sometimes, and so making sure that we're refueling ourselves and not being in a constant state of depletion is so important. And so I've been drinking IM8. It tastes delicious. It has 92 essential nutrients, and so it gives us what our body needs and make sure that we keep our stress down. So use code Unfiltered for 10% off your first order.
What was your first impression of her and vice versa? Like other than being like, oh my God, I'm rooming with Regan Smith.
Gosh, I mean, I can barely remember back then, which is so sad. But yeah, I feel like I was just like, I thought you were so cool, and then I didn't.
And then she got to know me.
No, and then I think I just was so like shocked at how like normal you were and how much we like vibed and could just be like kids and have fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think just how like maybe I expected you to be like, I don't know, like super locked in about like swimming, and
Oh,
not
God,
that
could you
you're
imagine?
not, but like
Could you imagine?
but like I feel like, it was refreshing to be like, oh my God, she's just like super normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. One of our mutual friends, or I said that wrong. We have a mutual friend.
Yeah.
So that I like grew up knowing and
Okay.
swimming with, or one of our mutual friends is one of my really good friends' cousins. Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
I think so.
Okay, yes. And you grew up swimming with her.
Yeah.
And so then I knew of Kate for a while
Okay.
because of that friend.
Mhm.
And I didn't like think much about Kate other than like she was good at all the things I wasn't good at, basically.
but
and-
but not as good, unfortunately.
Well, that's just because, yeah, well, we went through puberty like last year.
Yeah.
That's why. Anyways. But yeah, I just, that meet was like getting to know you after like knowing of you. I think I was just excited to like put a personality to the face and the name.
Mhm.
Right.
And yeah, you just like, same thing. Like, not that you weren't locked in, but it was like
Yeah.
the definition of like,
Like
I
I
don't
think
want to say that. Sorry.
yeah, like I think we just
The
were
de- the
surprised at how
yeah,
much
chill.
fun
Yeah.
we had.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys both give those vibes. Like
We
just like
try.
Yeah.
balance.
It's definitely, I feel like takes some practice to figure out how to like be chill and not care too much. But I feel like at this point in our careers, that's what's going to help us be the most successful.
Yes.
Yes. And
is
actually enjoy
just-
it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. If you had to give one critique
Oh,
of
God, this
her
could be
200 No,
dangerous.
it's not. One critique of
Okay.
her turn her back and one critique of her turn her breast. Could you come up with it?
No. I couldn't.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Different question.
I don't know anything.
How
I was
much-
going to say, we don't know enough.
How much of a head start would you need swimming a turn or breaststroke? And then same question for you with turn or backstroke.
Probably not much for her with a tuner back.
Well, I mean, 200 back is, like, backstroke is a faster stroke,
Right.
I would
Well,
say.
and Kate's not bad at backstroke. She just like chooses.
Just
to not.
depends.
You're not bad. I've
I
seen
don't-
your breaststroke in the turn that I am. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, her
It's not
breaststroke
bad.
isn't that
Yes,
bad.
it is.
It's.
It
Is it?
But
Is
I
it?
definitely think, like, like, I probably wouldn't need as much for a 200 back, but I would definitely need, like, I mean,
I feel she'd be like 210 at least.
like, I was going to say, like,
at least.
6 to 10 seconds, depending on how prepared I am.
Okay.
Yeah, or and if she's like, I just don't even want it, because some like when I think about like, I just thought about like the 100 fly in San Antonio.
Oh,
She went like a 00 or something. What did you?
not
go?
proud of. I think I did go 00.
At finals.
You know, I've learned that when I really don't want to swim a race, it's probably not going to go very
out.
well.
So
And
depends on your mood. But okay, for me, I've never done the 200 breast long course, ever.
Stop it.
No,
In
never.
your whole life?
My whole life, never done it. I mean, I've done it in practice. I've
Right.
done like a billion in practice because
I guess
of Bob.
long course, I would need probably like a 15-second head start. I was thinking like short course meters, but
15
long course.
seconds?
No way.
No way.
I'm telling you, she'd be sub 210 at least. Like at least.
At the height. Like when you'd have to, you'd really
I
have
mean,
to care.
Yeah, maybe if I had a few weeks of backstroke training.
Surely. But
Surely.
in practice, my fastest tuner breaststroke ever was a 247.
Okay.
So let's say with a start and with a suit and locked
Like
in, I could go
240?
240. So I would
No.
need 20 seconds.
I think you'd break 240.
I think you could break.
Okay, give me 20 seconds and then I won't let it
Yeah.
run me down. Then I can break 240.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
Maybe we should do
238.
this one day.
Yeah, I like this. This is great content.
I'd be
You
my
good.
pants.
I think you
I
good.
would not like the anxiety I'd be feeling. Like
The question is who would have to go first? Do you know what I mean? Like who would have to do that? Like
Mm.
would
we
you guys
probably
do
have to separate it by day or something.
For
I would
sure.
need to
Both
really
are
get in the right
equally
headspace.
painful.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't know. I would not know.
I
I
like this.
mean, I think
They're equally.
I would find the two back way more painful than the two breast.
I feel like I
Probably.
would find the. I feel like I still would find the two back more painful because when you're bad at breaststroke, you can't like.
That's also true.
It
that is
doesn't.
true.
You
Burn.
can't like use
Like,
your muscles the same way.
Like it would burn my
Yeah.
shins.
Yeah.
and that's about it because I can't do it right.
yeah.
So I. Feel
Yeah,
like
and
it
I
would-
would say like when I feel good in a two breast, it does not hurt the same as other strokes. Like
I would
feel
agree
like
with
that's
that.
why I love breaststroke is because
You're like
the
good for you.
pain is just it's not the same level.
It's manageable.
Yeah,
Okay. That's fire.
but it
Alright.
still hurts.
I like that. I agree with that too. Just like from my
Yeah.
standpoint, like I love breaststroke because it hurts, but it's not the same. Like I might not be able to take another stroke.
Yeah.
Vibe, like turn and fly vibes.
Yeah.
You know? So, okay, for you guys, what like you have the full day off, you're together, you're in wherever you want to be. Like, what's the perfect day?
We like. I'm
day
thinking
off.
like a vacation vibe. We like different things.
Vacation. I mean, I guess this summer, like, yeah,
Like in Hawaii.
like in Hawaii.
Like
I mean, we kind of just both like chilled out.
we
at the
chill, but
pool.
like I know, for example, Kate, you sometimes like to like wake up and like go into town and get a coffee and
I
like
get
shop
going
around
early,
a little
for
bit
sure.
and yeah, get up early. And you like to not explore, but like you do like to like go into town and like get the lay of things.
I
and,
do.
like, browse.
I like to walk
Type
around.
A.
Yeah.
I
Type A.
like to I feel like getting coffee is like a huge part of my routine that like Reagan does not
Yeah.
like feel the same about.
Yeah.
Like going to get like a good coffee in the morning is like my favorite thing.
And me, I would. And sorry, this is more vacation, not just day off. But like if we're
Yeah, I
somewhere,
can either. Yeah, if you're somewhere.
like if it's my day off, yeah, I would wake up, put on sunscreen, brush my teeth, and go to the pool by like 9 a.m.
Whole day.
whole
Yeah.
day.
I mean,
Dang,
that's what we
full day.
did and when we were in Maui, like
Mhm.
we would be at the pool by 9 a.m.
Yeah.
just like
And then leave at
laying
6.
and vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get bored?
I read all day, and like I alternate between like we get a drink and then we wait in the pool
Yeah.
and then we tan and
we
then we take a nap
chat.
and we chat, we order food, have another drink, we read a book. Like
Could
Just
do
on
that
repeat.
forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
I've done like 10-day vacations where I do that every day,
Mhm.
and I don't get sick of it. Like I love it.
Yeah.
So nice.
So
Especially in like a beautiful location.
Yeah.
I mean, those pictures looked insane.
so
It
have
was
you been
so
to Maui?
fun.
I have not.
That was my first time.
Yeah, it looked. Was
Yeah,
that your first
same.
time? Yeah. Did you guys just like reach out to them and they just hooked it up?
They reached out to
Yeah,
us.
they reached out to us.
So fun.
Yeah, after the Olympics.
Paris. Yeah, they were.
So we all planned it together.
Yeah, they were so nice.
Mhm.
They were
That's-
like, you can use it until the end of 2026.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they're like 4 days. You get it until
Sweet.
the end of
Yeah,
next year.
I definitely want to go back.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go back. I want to go for the first time.
They're like, if you ever want to come back, just like reach out. And I was like, well, what does that mean?
like, say more.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. So cool though.
Yeah.
Well, go back to this summer a little bit. I feel like it was so cool that you guys, like the way you guys did the medley relay, like the splits you did, like talk
Mhm.
about being on that relay together.
Yeah.
It's always so fun.
Yeah. But normally we're like on either side of it, right? Like I start and she finishes it.
Yeah.
So it was nice to like,
Yeah.
we were
this
talking
was-
about it at camp. We've
Yeah.
never done a start off of each
Yeah,
other.
we were saying, I mean, I had never really done the, brushstroke relay start because I never really
Oh.
did brushstroke on relays like ever. The only time I did it, I think, was at a dual meet in college, and I DQ'd the relay. So I was a little nervous.
Oh my gosh.
And I have a fast tempo too, so I understand.
Yeah, Reagan's got those small arms that just
Yeah.
like whip around. I'm used to like Gretchen with her
Gretchen.
law.
Oh, she takes like 4 strokes for my
the
every
whole
one.
time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun to be able to practice relay starts
It was
together. And yeah, I mean, I feel like since we're always on opposite schedules, to be like on the same
Together.
relay and be in the ready room at the same time is so special.
Yes.
And so fun.
It's fun. And
Mhm.
like, I don't know. For me, like when I started that relay, I was with like Simone and Kelsey Whirl.
Yeah,
And
you've been through like so many
and
generations of
Lily.
them.
And
You
yeah,
really
it's,
have.
it's so cool now that like
Mhm.
it's our generation, like me, Tori, Kate, and Gretchen are all within what, like a year and a half of each other?
Yeah.
Like we're all the same age. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, this summer it was fun to see us we were the younger girls and now we're kind of helping move that relay along.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was definitely cool to just see how it has progressed.
Yeah. And how we all like pulled it together, even though we were all like
Mhm.
in various states of
Yeah.
distress during the week.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking for myself, I didn't have a great split, but Kate went so fast on her leg. So it was
Appreciate
just like,
that.
okay, like the future of breaststroke is in good hands. Like Lily's passed the baton. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
fire.
definitely was nervous. I was like, okay, like I have some big shoes to fill,
Yeah.
like Lily has been like a staple for this relay and
For a long time.
obviously she's been such a great mentor for me and so I was just
Yeah.
excited to get to have a shot at it. And yeah, it was fun to definitely like earn my spot back on that relay cuz like last summer in Paris, I wasn't on that relay
Yeah.
and so like my goal this year was to be like I want to get back on that relay.
Totally.
So, it was exciting.
I feel like that relay has such a legacy, like
Yeah, it
more than
does.
any other
It
relay
totally
for the women. I mean,
does.
4x2 a little, but like the medley, it's like just the closing strength.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's so
It's
cool.
So fun that we're the last event of the whole meet.
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
And like, doing that on a positive note. And I remember I'll never forget how it felt getting silver in that event in Tokyo. Like that was like such a like, ooh,
Mm.
like we're better than this as a medley team, you know?
Mhm.
So we've just the dominance that we've been able to display now for the
Yeah.
past X years has been something that like it's I don't know, it kind of snowballs because it continues to motivate you more. And it's like, okay, we want to continue to build on this instead
Yes.
of just getting complacent with it. So it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch. I had this picture or on TV. It was like the three of you smiling and Tori just like
Dead.
mean mug.
Yeah.
Like, is that what's going on in the ready room as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely like
Tori
Tori's
locks,
vibe before
yes.
race. She's locked in.
Yes,
Mhm.
because Tori is like the silliest, like most gregarious person outside of.
Gregarious, great word.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyways, no, like so she's the best, but we know like she has to lock in, like, and we also know like that's
Yeah.
when she'll rip. is when she's
Okay,
just
so
like,
you're like, yeah, keep it.
Yeah.
keep
yeah,
it
I'm
there.
like, you do your thing, like frick, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Tori's locked, she's so set, and then she's completely fine after it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just it's interesting seeing
Yeah.
different personalities in the ready room.
Yeah.
And are you guys similar?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I feel like we both like to just like chat. Like same with Gretchen. I mean,
Yeah.
Gretchen's
so
Gretchen's
chill.
always like chatty. I feel like in the
Yes.
ready rooms.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially for that relay, I feel like everyone's just in such a good mood because it's the last race of the meet,
Yeah.
and you know that you're just like done after. So everyone's kind of like just like having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Yeah, and like even the other countries, like everyone's like, guys, one more.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
that's
are
sweet.
so
Yeah, we're like one
close.
more, and then we're gonna have fun. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a great night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
So it's a good time.
You're like
for
game
sure.
planning what's happening after.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's on the agenda for sure.
yes.
But no, I mean, it would be interesting to see like what we'd be like in the ready room, like for an individual race.
Yeah.
because we've never been in the ready room at like
yeah,
other than like a 2 a.m. at U.S. Open.
yeah,
Right.
but not
But
at
that
like a
doesn't-
big meet.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'll chat, but I'm different individually versus a relay for sure.
Yeah, I mean, definitely more like comfortable with
Yeah.
a relay.
Yeah.
I think like if I know people in the ready room, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But like if I don't, then I kind of keep to myself. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that makes sense. So what are you guys most excited for on these 3 stops? Like it could be within swimming, it could be outside.
I don't know.
Honestly, like the whole experience. I mean, I just loved World Cup so much last year, and
Mhm.
I don't want to compare it, right? Because I
Yeah.
don't think anything will compare to last year's
Yeah,
stops. It
no.
was so fun, but like it's just nice to get international competition doing short course meters, which we never really do.
Yeah.
And like it's just low stakes, but it's great racing practice.
Yep.
And like, I don't know, the competition's gonna be even better this year than it was last year, which like
Yeah.
say less. Like we want that and we need that. So
Yeah, I feel like I'm really excited about like a lot of our friends and teammates being here because
Yeah.
last year it felt like just us against like, you know, the rest of the world. And we didn't have a lot of like US friends
Yeah.
and teammates there. And like none of our coaches could even go. And so like this year it's so fun. I feel like so many of our friends are gonna be here.
yeah.
And like I'm excited for Alex and Gretchen to get here and to race with us just because they've never done like a meet like this. And I think so getting to like travel around and experience all of this with a bigger group will
Yeah.
be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and like Catherine Burkhoff and
Mhm.
Yeah.
Phoebe and
BB
I
Bacon.
think Bella Sims is coming to some, a bunch of others.
Yeah. And then like Todd is bringing a group of UVA swimmers to Westmont, which I think will be fun just to like have them, you know, kind of join in the middle of this. And it'll be a little refreshing to have like a coach here.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
What do you guys feel any type of way or any type of pressure coming off of last year where you broke all these world records and everyone was buzzing about it? Or are you guys just kind of like that was last year?
I mean, yeah, last year was its own year. And I mean,
Yeah.
we're definitely capable of that again.
Yeah.
But like for me, if I do or if I don't really care.
Yeah.
I just like I want to have performances that I'm proud of. Absolutely. And so I guess like we'll see where the chips fall. And like
Yeah.
I expect greatness of myself. I always do, but like I don't care what people
Yeah.
expect of me. I
And
care
I mean,
what I expect of
I
me,
feel like
you know?
this time in like the training calendar is just kind of a weird time to like
Yeah.
get up and expect to race fast. And so I feel like last year we didn't really have any expectations. I definitely think now it's like, okay, well, obviously like last year I hadn't really swam short course meters much. And so I didn't really know what I was capable of. And now I know what I'm capable of. So it definitely, I feel like adds a little bit of pressure on myself, but I'm trying to, I feel like just kind of keep like a positive outlook on this and just think that, you know, I'm obviously not in like the greatest shape of my life. I'm not like preparing like I would for, you know, like a world champs or something. Like this is a very different kind of meet. And
Yeah.
so just kind of trying to do our best, but I think trying to have as much fun as we can is probably most important.
All right. True to Unfiltered Waters form, what is a word that describes the other
wow.
person? I didn't prep you guys at all for this.
You
so-
didn't.
I mean, like, I feel like I'd really need to think about this, but like
I
the first thing to
know.
come to mind, I feel like for you, like I'm just gonna go with like pink.
And the first word that came to mind for me was organized.
Okay,
Nice. Okay.
I'll take it. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Why
Yeah.
pink?
Just
Why
like
not?
Like, you know, Reagan, I feel like always has a little like pink accent going on.
Not
with her.
today. Crazy
Yeah.
enough.
Are you okay?
Your scrunchie's pink.
Oh, you're right.
Perfect. Perfect.
But I don't
And-
know. I also feel like that
Yeah.
describes just kind of like, I don't know, like
My vibe.
happy,
my aura.
colorful,
Your aura.
like fun vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. She is very colorful.
And so I just feel like, yeah, that's just like the only thing I can think
That's fair. Yeah,
You're just-
in like
you're
10
pink.
seconds.
You're
That's fair.
pink.
Yeah, I am pink.
Yeah. I love that.
I am pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because Kate, I don't know. I know you weren't this person. I know you weren't this person.
Oh God, I'm so
But I could
excited.
I could so see Kate with like the, I don't know, like the bifold folders in school with like everything's like divided by
like,
like
I had
schedule
that.
and like.
You think I didn't have my
Oh,
stuff
like,
organized? Like, of course I did.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like they would carry these like satchels around, and it was
Well, I
like
didn't have a
this
satchel.
giant like accordion thing, and it had like 20 different.
With tabs like written
Yes.
out.
I loved those things.
And I,
No, I definitely like to be super
Well,
organized
totally.
like that.
and I feel like that's just like what your brain looks like.
Yeah, no, definitely it is. Yeah, I mean, like when it comes to school, like I have like a planner like that I like to use, and it makes me feel good when I
That's
cross
valid.
things off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. That's
You're a
fair.
check the box or
Yeah.
cross off.
Cross off.
Yeah. It's satisfying.
hmm
I feel like are you more Google Calendar-esque or does it have to be like concrete paper?
When it comes to school assignments, for some reason, I like need to write them down.
Yeah.
But I would say like that's the only thing that I write down. Otherwise, everything else is in like my phone calendar.
Okay.
But
And for you?
yeah.
I'm a big Google Calendar person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the second that I learn about it, I'm like, okay, let me check my calendar. Let me put it in my calendar. Like this was in my calendar.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I asked that because if you talk to Elizabeth Beisel, who I would say like she's my dynamic duo, I'll ask, be like, hey, are you available? She's like, I gotta go home. Like it's in my paper planner. I can't tell you. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, okay, well,
cute.
guess I'll
That's
wait
funny.
for a day to
Wait,
get
that's
back.
so her though. 'Cause She's
It's
like
so her.
whimsical. And
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like at this point, I know her October schedule better than she knows her
Wow.
October schedule.
That's hilarious.
That's
actually.
funny.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, you guys, thank you for taking the time. I know it's crazy and you swim on Friday. And so this has just been so much fun.
I really like these questions.
Yeah, it was fun.
Do you guys feel like I've like therapized you and you
Yeah,
like, are
I
furthering your
think this
relationship?
has helped our relationship
I think
grow
she's-
stronger.
I think she's ready to leave Jared.
Don't tell him that.
Don't, we won't spread more rumors.
That should be the headline of this interview.
Kate Douglass leaves boyfriend
For Reagan.
He's
For
gonna
Regan
hate
Smith.
that.
Yeah. We will block him from viewing it. It's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.